How's it going, peeps? It is now time for the biggest prediction game video yet, for the biggest pay-per-view yet, WrestleMania 30. I don't know about you guys, but I'm looking forward to this Sunday. Can't wait. There's a lot of matches I'm interested in. Not only that, but they just confirmed that Stone Cold Steve Austin will be at WrestleMania 30. We haven't seen Austin in a couple of WrestleManias. He's been away for a while. Away from TV or away from WWE TV, so it's going to be cool to see what Stone Cold Steve Austin does at WrestleMania. On top of that, of course, you've got Hulk Hogan as the guest host, and of course, the legends from the Hall of Fame class of 2014 will be at WrestleMania. So not only do you have a lot of superstars, current superstars competing, but you also have the appearance of a lot of cool legends. So that's going to be cool. And something else, this WrestleMania has a lot of multi-man matches. For instance, the main event, it's going to be a triple threat match. It's going to be Batista versus Randy versus whoever wins the match between Daniel Bryan and Triple H. We've also got the 14 Divas matchup for the Divas Championship. We've never seen that before. That's a lot of Divas in one match. On top of that, you've also got the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. It's a Battle Royal with 30 superstars, so there's a lot of superstars that are going to be on the show at WrestleMania, so that's a cool way to ensure a lot of the superstars actually get a match at WrestleMania. You've also got the Tag Team Championship match, where the Usos are defending their tag team titles against not only one team, but multiple teams, against Ryback and Axel, as well as the Real Americans and the Los Matadores. Anyways, guys, as the days go by, as we grow closer to WrestleMania, I'm just getting more and more hyped up. They just showed a video package, or not a video package, but a video showing us the WrestleMania 30 stage, and it's looking freaking cool. It's a big stage with a big WrestleMania 30 logo. Now, before I get down to the predictions, since this is the biggest show of the year and the 30th WrestleMania, since I set a goal of 100 likes for the previous prediction game videos, for this one I'm setting a goal of 130 likes. So let's get this video 130 likes. I really appreciate it, and I'm sure we can do it. So let's actually move on now to the predictions, and let's start it off with the pre-show. So it seems like they actually changed it back to the pre-show rather than the kickoff, or maybe this is just for WrestleMania, because for the past couple of pay-per-views it was the kickoff, and before that it was the pre-show. So I'm not sure if it is just for WrestleMania or not. Doesn't really matter. But the pre-show this time around will actually be 2 hours long, with the first hour being available to everyone, while the second hour will be available on the WWE Network. So the pre-show match is going to be the Tag Team Championship match. The Usos defending their tag team titles against the Real Americans, Jack Swagger and Cesaro, as well as the Los Matadores and Ryback and Ryback. So as far as this match goes, in my prediction, I'm gonna go with the Usos retaining their tag team titles. And of course, I will go into more detail on the simulation of that match, as I do with every single one of my predictions. So, after that, you've got the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, in which 30 superstars compete in an over-the-top rope battle royal to win the Andre the Giant trophy. Now, this matchup has to be one of the more unpredictable matches on the card. I mean, you've got 30 superstars in the match. Just for that, it's pretty unpredictable. I thought I knew who I was going to go with in the beginning, who I was going to pick as my prediction, but then, as the weeks went by, it just got less and less predictable. In the beginning, when the match was first announced, first thing that popped into my head was, alright, I'm pretty sure Big Show's winning this. If Big Show is entered into the matchup, he's going to be the winner. So, he's entered into the match, but as I was saying a few moments ago, as the weeks went by, I was like, you know what? Maybe Big Show doesn't win this match. I spent a while thinking about this matchup, thinking about who I think is going to win the match, and to be honest, I'm still kind of unsure. I still don't really know. I mean, I've picked somebody, but I could definitely see, somebody else picking up the victory. I could see a bunch of superstars in the matchup having a good chance at winning this. But since I do have to pick somebody, I'm gonna go with somebody that's actually not confirmed to be in the match, since there is 3 open spots that aren't filled yet, we don't know which 3 superstars are going to fill those spots. I'm thinking one of those 3 spots is going to be given to Alexander Rusev, and I think Alexander Rusev is going to win the matchup. And in my simulation of that match, I will definitely go into more detail on my prediction, and also go over other superstars that I could see winning that match if Alexander Rusev doesn't win the match. Just to give you an idea, some of the superstars I think could win the match. I mean, I think maybe The Miz has a chance, Sheamus, definitely Big Show. There's a few of them, and I'll go over them in my simulation of the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal match. So, let's move on here. After that, we've got the 6-man tag team match. It is going to be Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, and Dean Ambrose of The Shield versus Kane, Road Dogg, and Billy Gunn, the New Age Outlaws. Well, actually, it's Kane and the New Age Outlaws. Kane is not one of the New Age Outlaws, but he's teaming up with them. So, just thought I'd make that clear. But anyways, this 6-man tag team match, I think, is a lot easier to predict than the Battle Royal. Really, from the beginning, when this match was announced, I was 100% sure on my pick on who I think is going to win the match. And that pick is The Shield. Just like WrestleMania last year, I think they'll win once again this year. But of course, anything can happen, and maybe this isn't as easy as I think it is. And maybe, you know, something happens, we get a surprise in this match, who knows. But as of right now, I'm going with The Shield winning this one. And then, after that, speaking of multi-person matches, you've got the Vickie Guerrero Divas Championship Invitational match. Now, we've never seen a matchup like this, as far as I'm aware. It's a 14 Divas match, and it's not over the top rope, and it's not elimination. It's actually one fall to a finish, so whoever gets the first pin or submission wins the match. So I'm thinking this can be pretty chaotic. So anyways, as far as the Divas in match, of course, you've got the champion, AJ Lee, because she's defending her championship in the match, against Summer Rae, Natalya, Nikki Bella, Cameron, Layla, Alicia Fox, Rosa Mendes, Tamina, Eva Marie, Brie Bella, Oksana, Naomi, and Emma. So it's basically AJ versus 13 other Divas, including her bodyguard, Tamina. Now, it's not all of them against AJ, it's all of them against each other. So this is definitely going to be interesting to see, seeing as how, like I said, we've never seen a matchup like this. 14 superstars, or in this case, 14 Divas, and it's one fall to a finish. So, you know, we'll see what happens. And as far as my prediction, who I think is going to win this, I'm going to go with AJ Lee retaining her Divas Championship here. And, I know there's a lot of possibilities here as, you know, as far as other Divas winning the championship. But I think, I don't know, for some reason I'm thinking AJ has this one and she's going to retain her title. So, following that, you've got The Undertaker versus Brock Lesnar. Is The Undertaker going to go 22-0 or is it going to be 21-1? I think he's going to go 22-0. So, I'm going to go with The Undertaker beating Brock Lesnar in this one. Following that, you've got Triple H versus Daniel Bryan. Whoever wins that match moves on to the WWE World Heavyweight Championship match, making it a triple threat. So, I'm definitely looking forward to that match. And it's just, it's been a long time coming, Daniel Bryan versus Triple H, and we're finally getting it at WrestleMania. And as far as a winner, who do I think is going to win the match? I actually see 2 possible outcomes for this match. But as far as my prediction for a winner, I'm going to go with Daniel Bryan. And I'll also go into more detail on the 2 possible outcomes I can see for the Triple H and Daniel Bryan match. One of them, of course, being Daniel Bryan winning the match. That's a primary one. But also talk about the other one I can see taking place. But anyways, after that, you've got John Cena versus Bray Wyatt in one of the harder matches to predict on the card. That match and the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal are, I'd say, the 2 most unpredictable matches on the show. So, who do I think is going to win? John Cena or Bray Wyatt? I went back and forth for a while. I didn't know who to pick, but in the end, I decided to go with Bray Wyatt. Now, the main event, it is going to be Randy Orton versus Batista versus whoever wins the Triple H versus Daniel Bryan match, and it is of course going to be for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. So who do I think is going to walk out of WrestleMania 30 as the WWE World Heavyweight Champion? That answer is Daniel Bryan. So that is it for my predictions for WrestleMania 30. Now it's time for you guys to give me your predictions in the comments section below. I'll list all the matches in the description box so you guys can easily give me your predictions. And as always, if you enjoyed the video, click that like button down below. Let's get this to 130 likes. I'd really appreciate it. And with that said, I'm out, guys. See ya.